Here it is, 73 degrees, 12:15 on a Sunday morning. Just out here doing my thing. Give me thanks. Let's turn around and well, there was a moon up here somewhere behind the trees. There it is, the moon. Isn't that amazing? I mean, how many nights do you sit around in your car with your sweetheart under a full moon? This is the AM rock and roll on your radio. Anyway, see what the heck? There's the Estrella Mobile, as I call it. Every Tuesday and Thursday, they take people to doctor's appointments, whatever. Sometimes they have a Walmart run. So, what the heck? How about a Sunday morning ride? I know it's dark, but hey, it's 12:15 in the morning. What the hell do you expect? Let's see if I can brighten stuff up here. Nope. That's as good as it's going to get, baby. Again, it is dark. So what I'm going to do today? Well, after a while, when I get back up to my room, I'll turn the heat on my wok and start cooking my stir-fried vegetables. Oh my goodness. I can hardly wait. You know, but you cannot rush a good thing. So, you know, an hour or so after I get started, it'll probably be done. But what the heck? Again, you cannot rush a good thing. Let's take a detour in the backyard of my home. Yeah, here we go. Every Thursday, they got two mowing machines and people with two weed eaters and all that good stuff, and they do one hell of a good job. My backyard. Shared by only a few. But hey, each their own, you know what I mean? I enjoy coming out here and sitting. And if there's someone else, geez, if they want visitors, I can sit and talk to them for a while. If they don't want visitors, hey, that's their thing. Here's one of the little seating areas again. Pretty damn cool, huh? You know, people can come out here and, you know, bring their coffee with them and visit, but sometimes they have coffee and donuts for the boys and girls, you know, and some show up and visit. You know, but again, each their own. There's the mess hall, dining room, whatever. You know, they do a pretty good damn job here. And now you have any type of eggs, any amount of eggs in the mornings. What an improvement. I remember we used to go, get scrambled eggs. What's for breakfast? Scrambled egg. What's for breakfast? Scrambled egg. So that's nice. And of course, you know, you can get there if they serving French toast, pancakes, and whatever, waffles. You can get that too. It is a beautiful morning. Like I say, 73 degrees. What about 12:20 in the morning? Another dining area. And guess what? Right up there, that's my room. Right there. Got the lights on. Put the lights on for you, Chuck. You bet. Anyway, that's one of the back ways I'd go in there, and but, you know, again, my backyard. How freaking cool is that? I enjoy it, and I don't have to do a thing except pay a bunch of money. But hey, it's worth it to me. Not gonna be as warm today. I think it's maybe around 76 degrees. What a difference from the other day when it was over 100. Up and down, whatever. Again, they do a good job. Lights are lights, huh? Nice edge, you know, keep a boundary out. Get the ivory going. More lawn. Covered parking. How about that? And another back door. Of course, Elvis that live here has keys. Ooh, look at this. Aren't those pretty flowers? You know, I think so. Cool, huh? It's free. Over there you got the assisted living. You pay more. But, you know, they need more care. Hopefully I'll never get that far. I'll die before I get that far. But hey, one really don't know the future, do they? But anyway, that's how come I moved here. Here I got independent living, where I am, you know, do more else my thing. Over here you have assisted living, where they keep you under lock and key. Make sure, you know, you're taken care of, whatever. More money, but hey, it is what it is. It is assisted living. My buddy Smokey, he still comes over now and then and eats breakfast and visits. Goes through the back door here. They don't say a thing. You know, Smokey's been here for years and he's 99 years old or so. Comes out and smokes a cigar. He's 2 a day. But that's Smokey. Cool guy. He's in the Navy in USS Hazelwood, I believe it was. Or two in Korea. What a guy, you know. His home is full of people and their stories. And yes, there are a lot of veterans here. Some of them you hardly even know because they don't advertise it or whatever, like Chuck, you know, running around with a veteran's hat. But yeah, there's a lot of veterans here. But once a month we have a veterans meeting and some of them get their show up. There's usually about 6 veterans that come in from outdoors, outside, and you know, just talk, have some coffee, whatever. You know, see if we need anything. I think that's damn cool. See you. It is. Looks like watering day again. Well, you want the green grass, you gotta water. Go here in the back. Go to the elevator. And that's probably going to be my day. But who knows? Enjoy your day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And it is Sunday. A day to be thankful, if that's your thing. And remember this. It's America, and you do have freedoms. One of those freedoms is freedom of religion. If you Christians want to sit around and worship a Jew, that's your right. If I want to sit around and worship a tree frog, that's my rights too. God bless America. And enjoy your freedom.